What do you guys want me to say? I said it a few weeks ago, and I'm not going to get into any sort of rant. I'm not going to get super emotional or angry or upset or whatever. This is what the Philadelphia Eagles are. This is what Nick Sirianni's team is. They, quite frankly, are a joke. They have no desire to win, and they're not being coached well enough to have that desire to win. This defense today allowed over 200 something yards on the ground to James Conner and company from Arizona coming into Philadelphia. And even with a 99-yard pick six, 2 Julio Jones touchdown catches, and a Dallas Goedert touchdown catch, a 3-touchdown day from Hurts through the air. A very rare sight. He played a good game today up until the fourth quarter. I saw a defense that just did not look equipped. They were not making tackles. They were not getting any pressure on the quarterback, and they had no answer for a downhill, physical, brute strength run offense that the Arizona Cardinals had with James Conner. They just were not ready for it. Either that or they just... No. They were just not good enough. And that's what this team is. They are not good enough. Let the Cowboys win the division. Seriously, congratulations, Dallas. You've done it. You've won your division. Enjoy it. Take your run and go with it. Because this team is going to be a one and done. You read the title correctly. This team is going to be a one and done in the playoffs. They are not good enough. They are not good. They don't have good enough coaches. The players are clearly not with it anymore. They are not playing. Like the Cardinals, they're playing for their coach with the effort that they're putting out there, with everything that they did on the everything they put out onto the field, all that effort, all that energy, all of that. They're playing for Jonathan Gannon. Whether however you feel about Gannon or not, guess what? He has a group of young, talented players, even in a 4-win locker room, wanting to play football for him. The Eagles, as an 11-win team, do not have a roster with players that want to play for Nick Sirianni or Matt Patricia or Sean Desai or Brian Johnson. They just don't. These coaches have lost the locker room. They cannot figure things out when it comes to game planning and management of that said game when the game is happening. They do not have any sense of urgency. There is nothing. And you saw it today. This was worse than the Jets game. This is on par with the 49ers game. And the Cowboys game, honestly, is probably the least offensive game, in my personal opinion. They just play better than us. The Niners blew us out. The Jets beat us because we beat ourselves. And then the Cardinals just out-physical in every aspect, just completely outperformed us. And that's that. I got nothing else. I'm not going to curse. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to shout. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to give you anything else outside of what it is. And that is the hard truth. And that is that this team, their record is not what they are. They are a mediocre team. And I said 3 years ago to stop defending mediocrity because of what was happening with Peterson and Carson Wentz and that whole debacle of a season. Well, I'm saying it right now. This team, with all its talent, cannot defend this mediocre coaching staff that is leading them nowhere. And now Devontae Smith is hurt. A.J. Brown is going to continue to isolate himself. Jalen Hurts will continue to preach his same old metaphors and analogies. Nick Sirianni is going to say that it's all on him and that it's going to continue to be on him because he is him. No, I'm not going to buy any of it. I don't care what Matt Patricia has to say. I don't care what Brandon Graham, and I love you, Brandon Graham. I don't care what you have to say. Nothing can be said that will today or tomorrow that will change my mind. Nothing can be done next week that can change my mind. We are going to go into the playoffs as the 5th seed. We are going to play the New Orleans Saints or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they are going to smack us around on their home turf, and we are going to get humbled yet again because this team was in over its head, and we had way too high of expectations. One and done. You can book it in 2.5 weeks. That's what's going to happen. Thank you all. Subscribe. Let me know in your comments down below how you feel after this game. And we'll continue to talk Eagles football, even during situations like this, right? I'm so tired and I'm not in the mood, and this just kind of hampered my mood even more. So, yeah. Fly, Eagles, fly. Happy New Year, and I'll see you all this week. We have the Giants again. And I get the feeling that we're going to struggle even more. So, yeah. Here's to being a Philly fan.